Good evening, and welcome to PPPPPP 292. Cheers! Ta-da! We're working on the first piece of the bridges that will connect these things together finally with highways and bridges. Yes, and meanwhile a train is coming from the customs house where it has been and sold something of quite respectable length. However, the speed at which we're getting that loud train, the speed at which we're getting the concrete primarily here is not great. It's a bit slow, and they need 2,080 tons. Yes. Now what can I do? What we can do is continue. Since we're here now with this highway network, and I figure we definitely want to hit Farming Island, and then go over there somehow and so on. But Farming Island is first. Then I prepared a little bit of a spot to get off here. I don't think it's quite necessary to make this 58 meters tall, but that's the standard that we have standardized upon here for just to have something. Okay, now it comes a little bit of a challenging bit then, because I'm not quite sure. Hill causing obstruction. Yeah, we need a road to be a little bit further longer. There, say. Then, yes, but you know, I want you to stay level. Is this level? It is not level, and I cannot make it any taller. Going to have to dig a silly little mound here as well then. Turn on this too. 42. Apparently have quite a few of these here diggers around. 55, we're about there. 58, right? And flatten a bit. 60 meters, okay, it won't be completely level, but it will be okay. Yep, and the same thing, same deal. A little bit of road. Nothing. I hope they'll be able to get by past ships. Otherwise, if there's any of this superfluous thing interferes with the ships, it is gone. Maybe. I ruined a little bit of the field there, but that's okay because we have quite an overproduction when it comes to the crops. There you go. Next part of highway network implemented, and see here on the other side of Farming Island, it's probably supposed to happen something too. That's just a little bit of a ways to go here first. We're around here somewhere. I think no, by the canal here. Here is something prepared. A very wonky thing. 55 meters. Oh, good. this is even more. We can just plug in the infrastructure. Maybe. The angle of connection is too sharp. Yes, it is. It's a shame because this has actually been finished, this road. Yes, I think we fix it on this end, there, and then a bit more like so, because we're going this way down eventually. That is clearly too sharp of an angle to make a connection, you see. Yeah, what about here? There you go. For 4.3 thousand workdays or so, and just only shy of a kiloton of concrete. Nice. But then, okay, from here, I have one more thing planned in as a part of this. Yes, a bridge over here. That does not yet have a road connection to it, so that's what we're doing. And of course, you'd probably have to have a technical services or 5 along this route to have it work in winter too. Yeah, to be a bit careful and considerate now. We're going to start climbing mountainside. Too steep, but if we go to there, then make quite a sharp turn that way. I want to climb this on the side of it. Sure. It could work out fantastically great, or it could be a disaster, I should say. That's the height that we want to get to. Especially this, it seems to be very promising. See if I can zoom out a little bit whilst holding down both. Oh no, that changes the thing. I need to hold shift and scroll, but that's, I don't have a... I can do that. No, it didn't help. Left shift does help. About there, and then I try and make a turn in the other direction. Sure, we're going to get this. This is going to be a bit troublesome, I think. And the road is not going to turn out to look that great. we might be getting somewhere. This bit I don't like. Wiggle it out a bit so we get just a bit more terrain than just where the road. That is a bit taller than we have to be. It turns out. Okay. That was unnecessary. Yes, there is for some reason to take it. Yes, there is actually. But that was supposed to start from there to climb over this and end up over there eventually. Yes, but that we start from here. So take this back to about there somewhere. I think that this might actually turn out quite all right. I don't think so, but see what happens if we do this. There you go. That crossing and all of Farming Island is now connected to this, which doesn't go anywhere. That in turn is connected to the mainland. Is connected. It will one day be connected when this work is finished, and it's only a little bit. I don't know how many years it's going to take, but it's going to take a few years. Right, and here we want to sort of skirt down the mountain as well. And maybe do a little shelf. Here says I don't want to be disturbing the airport and the airplanes and their business too much. We'll take it on this. Might be climbing a bit too. Pardon me. Yes, I might be climbing a bit as well as try and articulate, you peasant. Yes, but it's not always easy. I do my best. No, because you can clearly do better if you really can. But it's a lot of work. Yes, don't you want to speak properly? No, I would prefer. But we're building highways in the Soviet Republic now, so never mind. This might actually not turn out to be too bad of a highway network. Not that it will be used for a whole lot. A tour car that goes around and around. Could be bringing chemicals from the chemical. We have 2 chemical plants by the capital area, staffed with people from the Utopia town, and they have an excess of chemicals. So, for example, we could have trucks going this road is not turning out great here. Oh. We could take trucks out of that distribution office and have them deliver chemicals all over town, all over the, not only town, all over the whole thing. That's not going to have to take it a little bit easy here. Yes, they may be green, but it will look like they're going to fall off the cliff, and we don't want such poor shoddy roads. We already have plenty of those, so since we're doing something superfluous, we might as well try and do it decently. I think that this will eventually get there. It's just, yes. Just need to be a bit persistent. Although the sides of the road are too steep of an incline or a descent, I would argue. Okay, this road is going to have its rough spots, otherwise it's not going to get finished anytime soon. Yeah, this is what it takes sometimes to try and do roads in the Soviet Republic, but okay, we can do a little bit at a time. Yes, but then we get something terrible and terrifying. That's not going to look great. I'm not particularly picky about where to hook this up to the road network. It's just that it gets connected somewhere, and they'll find their way. Here could be a good place. Although not quite. Oh, ugh! Did not intend to ruin that bit. Oh, sorry. Quickly put that back in. This thing is, even if I can get this road in, I don't think I can continue. I could continue it, okay? This is how we're doing it. Too steep of an incline. Yes, but you know, I haven't been over you properly yet. Haven't had a talk. Now we had a little bit of discussions, and there we're starting to come to something. Too steep. Not if you do it like this. Okay, I suppose it is too steep then. There you go. And since I don't think that the helicopters are doing a whole lot more, a whole lot else, they'll get into to that bit road. Yes. This is no good. We'll have we will get tourists waiting here, and even though they are very patient, they might not be patient enough. So, you see, this is not okay. These bits. That's going to be terrible on an otherwise quite decent mountain road. It has its rough patches every here and there. I think that if we do this too steep of an incline all of a sudden, yes, that looks a whole lot better. And here too. There you go. Finally a proper road. Bit strange maybe to have a 90-degree turn after a bridge, but it is the way it is. Yes, further expansion is this way. Passing over this mountain, we will have a mountain pass. Proper mountain pass. So this is now connected to like everything down there. And therefore also järn through the tunnel. And over this place. Farming island. There is how far have they gotten? 70% say. I'm missing concrete. Yeah. Here I have apparently done a lot, but not all. Quite far from all. This needs to be leveled off to a slightly more reasonable gradient. Anyway, yes, but this is we have very few excavators inside. I'll finish this one up, but you'll have to join me for the rest of it. This one I'll finish up. Thank you so very much for watching. Good night.